This is the last video you'll ever need to see on how to make $1 billion. What up, y'all? Zay G 33 back with a video, and today I'm just talking about social media and analysis paralysis, or paralysis by analysis. And the way that, the way social media is, when you get on YouTube and you always see these ads, like it's constantly how to make $1 million, or how to quit your job today, or how to do this and how to do that. And just the way it kind of bombards you. And I know there's a lot of people out there in the world who probably feel lost, like they don't really know what to do. And I've seen it in people, I've seen it in myself, where when you're kind of in that stage of like you don't really know what to do with your life, like seeing all this stuff is kind of confusing. And I really believe that there are some people out there, because I've experienced it. There's people out there who are kind of just stuck because there's so many things that they're being bombarded with, whether it's like you need to do drop shipping, or you need to take this course, or you need to take this pathway to help you get some money. And like the way they do it is they do it in a way when you're vulnerable that you'll be susceptible to what they're saying. Like they'll be like, are you broke right now? Do you need money in your bank account? Like there's, the video that's going around where it's like, I got $6,000 with this stipend, da 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 da. Like there's so many different things that they just kind of target vulnerable people with. And also just seeing people successful can kind of mess with you a little bit, like just kind of back you into a corner where it feels like, man, like I don't know what to do. So that's something I wanted to talk about. Just like if you go through the history of my videos, if you go through my lives, and we're just talking about, me and Dondro 209, we may have talked about 2 jobs, or if you broke right now, how to get you some money, like little stuff like that. But man, I'm kind of going through different phases of where it's like, bro, I kind of hate social media. I don't even like making these videos of like what you need to do or how you should think, because there's so much stuff going on in the world right now, to the point where it's just like, it's people are probably, I feel like you're genuinely confusing people. Like if you get on the internet and you're kind of lost in life, I feel like a lot of this stuff is just going to cause confusion in your life, for real. Like especially if you don't have a mind that can like take what's good for you and then get rid of the rest, you're just going to be confused. Like you're going to see so many different things. If you write down everything that you could do to change your life right now, you'd have a list of 1,000 things if you get on YouTube every day and see all the ads. It's just like, man, they got so many different options for you. What you want to do? You want to drop ship? You want to be a online personal trainer? You want to start a TikTok account, start a YouTube? There's so many different things, to the point where I feel like a lot of people, like they start to forget what they're even good at. Like you don't even know what skills you have, because you're just being drawn in to what everybody's talking about on social media. And I've made videos about this before. I think one of my first couple of videos was about deleting your social media. Like I had to do that a couple times, where I just delete all my social media, and anytime I would do that, it would kind of help me to focus in on what's actually in front of me. Focus in on what I'm actually good at, what I'm good at, not what somebody's telling me that I could do to help me get ahead. I had to delete some of the apps off my phone just today, because I was like, let me just focus on what I got going. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm sitting here, right? I got my little tattoo fake skids, right? I'm finna get on this once I get done making this video, but it's like, I just gotta focus on what's in front of me. You don't even want to see half the stuff that's going on social media. I feel like it's just cluttering in your mind. Just the more that you're getting pulled into the vortex, or whatever you want to call it, black hole of social media, singularity of social media, rabbit hole of social media, the more confusion you're gonna have in your head. It just makes it a lot harder for you to really even find yourself, because I don't think anything on social media really helped me to do anything. Like there's some podcasts that I've seen that help get me out of ruts, or some videos that help me go through certain situations. But when it came to actually like knowing what it is that I wanted to do, that normally came through people that I know and having conversations with people that I know. It wasn't too much of anything on the internet. Really, the videos on the internet, I ain't gonna lie though, they helped get me through rocky situations. Whenever I was going through a transition and stuff like that, sometimes the videos on the internet helped me a little bit as far as mindset goes. But like, I've never just seen a video on the internet where they was just like, do this right now today, I did it. And you know what I'm saying? Like, never like no career path or nothing like that. So yeah, back to the point of like how social media can cause analysis paralysis or paralysis by analysis in your life. Like, the more you get into trying to figure things out through the internet, YouTube and everything like that, which is kind of like a paradox because I get on here and make YouTube videos and I'm talking about certain things, but like, that's just me, just telling my experience. But at the same time, it's like the more you get on here and try to figure things out, it seems like the more confusion it could cause in your life. I think it might be more rare for you to find clarity through the internet than it would be for you to find it on your own. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like for you to actually find some clarity on the internet, I feel like that's super rare. Like, you're probably much better just, and it's hard to do. Like, especially you, I feel like YouTube. I seen a video where a dude said I deleted social media and became addicted to YouTube. That happened to me. Like, it was like I might delete all my social medias, but I'm on YouTube all day long. You know what I'm saying? So it's really hard. That's something that's super hard to do. And anytime you try to stop doing something, it shows you how much of a stronghold it has in your life. So yeah, pretty much it's just like all of the internet stuff, man. But that's what people make money off of now. That's our attention, So all of the social media stuff, like, it's just gonna really cause more confusion in your life than anything. So I'm not saying what you should or shouldn't do. This is just food for thought, something to think about. If you're ever wondering why you might be so confused, or why you just can't, figure out what it is that you want to do in life, it's because you might be watching what everybody else is doing and you don't even know who you are anymore because you're constantly watching what everybody else is doing. So yeah, that's just something I found for myself. Whenever I get away from the internet and really just spend time with myself, like, the more you take away those distractions that you have, and you're gonna notice like what it is that you actually want to do. Because every time you pull your phone out and your apps are deleted, you like, well, dang, I gotta find something else to do. So you're gonna find something else that you like to do and spend your time on. And you might start reading books or something and really getting on some information that may be interesting to you. But yeah, it's definitely a double-edged sword, social media. So if you ever find yourself getting caught in that paralysis, by analysis, or that being in social media, man, it's something that you should think about. Maybe you need to just clear all that distractions up for a week and just see what happens. I've been on a lot of things. Anything that I was doing, if I would delete social media for a week, I would get like a win in what it is that I wanted to do. Whether it was like, if I would delete social media for a week, I'll make a couple YouTube videos that week. I'll make more YouTube videos. Or if I was in a drought of not making YouTube videos and I'll delete social media, I'll make more videos. Or I remember when I used to make music, make beats and all that, like, I'll delete my social media, I'll make way more beats that week. Anything that I was doing. So it's just something to think about, man. Food for thought. Zay G 33. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. And I'm going to be back. Let me know.